Do you feel tired, weak, or exhausted despite resting well? There is a good chance that you might be dealing with cancer-related fatigue. Cancer-related fatigue presents as an inability to move, inability to do activities, having this feeling of heaviness within the body, or symptoms of brain fog, loss of concentration, all despite trying to take adequate rest. In this video, we will talk about cancer-related fatigue because unlike general tiredness, cancer fatigue just does not go away with natural rest. To understand the root cause of fatigue, think of your body as a battery. If the battery needs to work well, it needs more energy replenishment than discharge. In fatigue, there is more demand on the body than can be met with by the natural body energy levels. The more the demands, the more the drain. Cancer, its treatment, and also the side effects of the treatment create a situation of energy drain where you're spending way more resources fighting with the disease than you can replenish them. Also, other medical conditions and drugs or medicines that you take for those conditions can put a huge burden on your body's ability to feel replenished. Apart from this, the emotional and psychological distress that comes along with overthinking, stressing, or worrying over this entire journey can be as debilitating as physical fatigue. So how do we deal with cancer-related fatigue? It's about finding a balance between energy draining and energy building activities. First, create a list of all the activities that you engage in since you wake up in the morning till you go back to bed. Then categorize these activities as energy draining or energy building activities. A good cue to categorize your activities would be asking yourself, how do I feel during this activity? Do I feel more energetic or exhausted while doing this activity or after the activity? Once you have figured out this, try and understand what are the patterns of your energy levels throughout the day. There will be some times during the day when you'll feel more energetic and other times that will naturally lead you to resting. Based on this, you can pace yourself throughout the day. Also, figure out which activities can be dropped, delegated, or delayed completely, which gives more spare time for you to do things that are really necessary for your health and recovery. Now use these energetic periods to build up more energy reserves. For example, the moment you start feeling better, start doing activities like exercising, which although may feel like energy drain, are actually helping in recharging your body batteries because they are creating buffer capacity within the body. So how do we build buffer capacity? As mentioned earlier, building buffer capacity is about engaging in physical activity in the form of stretching, exercising, walking, or anything that gives you momentum. If you can, start your day with physical activity. This serves as a great way to initiate momentum and set the tone for the day. Otherwise, you can begin your day with anything that's refreshing and energetic and let physical activity be the second thing that you're doing. Focus on your nutrition. Especially for fatigue, eating healthy, digestible proteins is very important. Also, try avoiding having heavy meal in one go. Rather, break down your meal into lighter meals across the day because digestion itself is an energy-intensive process and having a heavy meal will make you feel more tired and lethargic. I cannot overemphasize the importance of good hydration. While your hydration and your ability to drink liquids can be impacted by symptoms such as loss of taste, try to compensate that by eating fruits and vegetables high in water content, have coconut water, or drink oral rehydration solution or ORS if required. If you are stressed or worried, take help of a psychotherapist or a counselor. At home, you can try relaxation techniques like yoga, meditation, mindfulness, or any activity that releases your stress. When it comes to sleep, sleep hygiene is of utmost importance. Building a sleep routine will help in regulating your sleep cycles. Quality sleep is also about consistency, so try and go to bed at the same time irrespective of when you wake up. Avoid highly stimulating activities 4 to 5 hours before sleep. And I'm not just talking about stimulants like coffee and tea, but also watching media that can trigger you, that can overactivate your nervous system, or that can make you feel fearful and stressed. Avoid high intensity shows or stress inducing news before bedtime. And finally, build your support system. Try and be with your friends, family, or like minded people because these social interactions will help in boosting your mood, will help in emotional regulation, which will propel you to engage with daily life in a much effective way. Remember, cancer related fatigue is all about balancing energy, balancing your life, the demands of the treatment, and your body. By carefully arranging your lifestyle through nutrition, activity, stress, and sleep management, you will be able to see small and steady changes that will prove to be highly effective in the long run.